What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Raids Bros Inc. Today we're playing some Wildstar, but we're going to be checking out the medic as a healer for PvP. And it also works as PvE for these lower levels. The spec's not very much of a difference. I guess you could go in a little bit different ways, but as far as this goes, we're just going for PvP mainly. So let's just get into this guide. I want to make this short and sweet so you can get going, get rolling, and start destroying and, well, healing, I guess, better. So, alright, so let's get started. Alright, we pull up, we're going to press B on the keyboard, we'll pull up our abilities and things like that. We'll take off all of our abilities that we had as DPS real quick. So our bar is completely free right now. Now, as a medic healer in the lower levels, I'm at level 8 right now, so there's not very much options. I get next level, I get 2 healing abilities, and then at 11, 13, and 15, I get my other abilities, which are really strong abilities that you're going to want. But for starting off as a guide, this is just showing you where you should be going as a healer, and maybe this will help you out. I hope it does. If it does, say, leave a comment, be like, hey, this helped me out, or tell me, what you thought worked differently for you. So just let me know. All right, so we'll just get into it. Now, the first ability I go with is Discharge. You always want that first ability as an attack ability, and then after Discharge, once you get to level 10 and above, you'll be able to put points and things like that in it. But right now, we'll just go with the basic Discharge. And then after that, we'll go to our support and use Emission. Emission is your, basically it's your Discharge, but heals. And it's pretty freaking amazing. Especially when you put more points into it, which that's what you will be doing. You mainly want to get all the points as you possibly can on Emission, because it's very strong. Constantly, it doesn't cost anything, it's just constant. So there you go with that. It also power charge build 1 actuator at 3 stacks, so that's pretty freaking amazing. Now at level 8, which is the beginning levels, you're just going to fill this up with the rest with attack abilities. I like to put my first main ability, my healing, and then my stun right after it. So Paralytic Surge is the stun. It shoots a little diamond in front of you, and it stuns everything in that diamond, and it's an amazing ability, so you make sure you want to have that. Now we'll go with our next attacks. We have 2 more spots left, so what's going to be something that does the most damage to keep those attacks off us? Well, for me, I think that Gamma Rays and Fissure are the best. Nullifier is an AoE ability, people can get out it real quickly, and it's not really that good. I mean, if you're in a big PvP group where everybody's all mashed up, Nullifier is pretty good and it'll do a lot of work for you. But in this case, most of the case, you're always on the run and things like that. So Gamma Rays and Fissure, I think, are the best abilities for that. So that fills up our attacks and our heal and everything like that. That fills up our bar. Now we'll go to Amps here. And Amps, you're obviously going to go down the support. Just for the beginning, you'll go down the support line here. And, you get in the higher levels. You can try these other ones out if you want to. Hybrid SU, Hybrid AS, which is AS and SU is Assault, Support, Utility. So just so you guys know. And then Hybrid AU is Assault, Utility. So we have 3 points at level 8. We're going to put it straight into support power. Just all the way into support power. So we've unlocked rank 2. We don't have any of the rank 2s yet. You do want to get a rank 2 ability because it does open up one of your healing abilities, which is really important. So it's up to you which ability you want to take. But for me, I mean, honestly, armor coating, not really that important. And transfusion, not really that important. I do like protective surge and also the emergency, but reboot's also pretty good. So check those out for yourself. Again, it's really up to you and the way you PvP, how you want to do it. So, but we put all 3 points into support power, which is increase support power by 2.5% of your current maximum. So that's a lot of extra support power. Okay, so that covers our amps and our abilities. Now we'll go use set there, and we're set up. So here's your little, there we go. It's just, your emission is just like your discharge. So here's discharge, here's emission. Same thing. I mean, but it heals, and it heals for a crap ton. So yeah, you're gonna want it. All right, now as far as stats go, we'll pull up our player character here. Right now I've just got the basic gear on with tech power and things like that. What you really want as a healer is insight. Insight, if you look at here, for every point of insight you receive, you gain plus 0.5 support power, which is really good. You also, you know, as a main ability to get support power, insight is very strong as far as PvP goes and PvE also. Now, I'm not too sure if they fixed the PvP thing. I think it's still the same way, to where PvP gear is not really that special. Unfortunately, I think that's just how it is. When you're getting gear for this guy, for your healer, for PvP, you want to get that full set of insight gear. But we'll head down this way. Head all the way over to the PvP vendor. I should have just started the video over there, made it easier. But if you come up to here, you can see that the head title here is Assault Gear 10 to 19, but you're gonna go look for the support gear. And you can notice that there's a lot of insight on this gear. You're just gonna want to get that, unless you can find something better than the auction house. But I mean, honestly, this is pretty good here. But anything with insight on it is very important. And if you look, I believe your implants. Oh, the implants are actually for assault power. 9 is insight. Yeah. So things like this right here. Sentinel, it's your support system. It gives you 4 support power and 11 insight. This is an amazing piece right here, and you definitely want to pick that up first. I think it's very important. At level 11, you can pick it up, and it costs 500, which is nothing. So that takes a few battlegrounds to get that. So there you go. Well, that's pretty much it for this guide. I mean, any other questions, just ask me on the channel or on the page, and just comment on there, hey, what do I do about this or anything like that. But other than that, that pretty much covers everything. I hope this guide has helped you guys out a lot, and I hope that, you know, it gets you out there enjoying playing a healer in PvP. Because honestly, I've done it. I've gone up to level 25 as a healer in PvP. It is so much fun. Like, you are unstoppable as a medic. All other classes are like hybrid healers. I honestly, my opinion is they just don't stand up to a medic healer, because that's what they're designed for. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time.